burning a load of crap away up in the loft. Paperwork and stuff from years ago that's not needed. Got my sexy Crocs on. They are awful, but they're for the garden. I did get them for work, but they didn't work, so it's messy in the garden. I see a few people there. I don't know if anyone's coming in saying hi. The fella's just gone to the skip to take some other stuff because we've got a skip outside and you cannot take electrical goods. So I'll show you. We've not filled it up yet, but we have a pink skip outside the house. Can't wait to get the garden done up this year. Hi Rachel. Hi Dobsy. What are you all up to today? This was Finn's old massive box out the loft of his buggy from ages ago. I mean, he's nearly 7 now, so it cost one of these makes. It's a funky one at the time, anyway. Yeah, going good. Just burning all our shit, getting rid of more shit that you accumulate over the years. Then you move in with someone and accumulate more. But because we want new stuff in, we've got to get rid of the old. That's what it's all about. And we can get this garden done up this year. Mess everywhere. Dragging stuff out. And that's my conservatory over there. So that's the paperwork I've got to burn. There's more bits over there that we're getting rid of. He's just done a skip run. We brought his fridge from his flat and we're swapping it over with mine, so we've got to swap them over in a bit. The stuff in the loft. There was stuff all down the shed and everywhere. It's quite a decent sized garden. We've got to get it done up this year because we had winds blow fences down on this side a while back. We've got to get them done, but in COVID no one was really, with all that, no one was really they'd ran out of wood apparently, fencing and stuff, so yeah, trying to finish a job. Yeah, could have done with having a day of relaxing, but no. Got to get this done. Work are asking us to go in early and at 7:30 start now on a Monday, Tuesday, which is bonkers, but to finish early on a Friday, so I'll have to see how that goes. But anyway, I think someone's just burning crap. Me trying to film and so the time that isn't working. Smoke swallowed me. Oh my god. Let the flames come back up. There we go. fire starter. Yeah, I will do in the end, Rachel. And then hopefully when the weather sets in, spring, summer, you'll have to come and visit. Because your cushion's still here. So that'll be nice to see Rachel again. Have a chat. We'll have more to chat about with all this that's going on. You know, from the beginning. Right, I'm going to leave that in a minute. Go back up to the loft. Stick that one in. Should be okay. I've just found some old what do you call it? High National old. What are they? Old. That's just shit outside. I've just found some old work. What do you call it when someone gives you a reference? Is it a reference? I've just found them. So that'll be pretty funny. Oh yeah, the kitchen, even though it's a tip in here today because we're just throwing everything everywhere. Had a bit of toast and we're more concerned with getting everything else sorted out. Don't know if you can see, well, you can't really see the colour that we did. But anyway, yeah, old, is it job references? What you call them? Can't remember. Oh, now I need to put my trainers back on the inside one so I can go in the loft. But yeah, I was just found some and I thought, oh my god, that's really funny. Like, they were laminated as well. I don't know why I laminated them. This was from 2011. I might read I might read one out just because I thought it was funny. Just put these, oh my god, wasn't a good angle, was it? Hang on. Shoes on. Like, oh Jesus. So I got yeah, reference, yeah. I have worked within the same company as Janine. This was a while back. And it says for the last 5 years, and have worked directly with her for the past 2 years. Says at a nursery. Throughout this time, I have got to know Janine both professionally and as an early years practitioner and as a friend, because that's what I was. I'm climbing loft. So I'll just sit here. Oh, Jesus Christ. And it says, can't see. Janine has an excellent early years practitioner. Janine is an excellent early years practitioner, who has high standards and always gives 100% delivering care, planning and activities to the best of her ability. Janine has firm working knowledge in the early years foundation stage and is committed to delivering the curriculum in the most effective, individualised way for all her children. This was quite a few years ago, folks. Throughout her time at this nursery, I'm not saying the name, acted as a key worker, a number of children, blah, 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 blah. Janine is fully committed to the care of the children and takes time to get to know all the background information, blah, blah, blah. It was just going on, but I just thought it was really funny. Janine's upbeat and bubbly personality has enabled her to build bonds with all the children and parents in the setting, not just those whom she is key worker to, and as a colleague makes her an enjoyable person to be around. And I also took some of those children when the nursery closed down and I was a childminder, because they liked me, and the kids did as well. Janine has a natural, easygoing personality and always remains positive. See, this thing of people think people aren't consistent and people like to have goes at people on YouTube, and it's all there. People I've met, people that was written up, you know, years ago. Has a easygoing and always remains positive, that big word, and professional despite all challenges and obstacles she may face. Janine is an intelligent, capable, dedicated and professional woman. She is always quick on her feet, dealing with situations, and has always displayed sensible reactions in all the circumstances I have observed her in. I've not read these phrases. I didn't even know I had them. What else does it say? Just said to don't hesitate in recommending me, you know, blah, 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 blah. What was this one? This was the same. Yeah. She's very honest and trustworthy and has a wide knowledge of, yeah, that's just, this is all about when I was in childcare. But, and then I think there was a parent who, yeah, it was a great reference. I just looked back, it's because I was burning some stuff that I can get rid of now, and I was like, oh my God, this is in here. And then one of the parents, who I had a strong bond with anyway, she said, Janine Flannery was a childminder to my 2-year-old son. She has provided a safe, stimulating and caring environment. Janine is a very warm and welcoming person, and my son found a strong bond with her very quickly. My son enjoyed going to Janine's house every day and was keen to go off and play. Janine kept me informed of the detailed daily diary, all that sort of stuff throughout the day. Her snacks, when snacks had been eaten, all that sort of stuff you do. Janine has a varied range of activities, both indoors and outdoors, which he loved. She took photographs and different things. They had like books that you put stuff in for the parents' use. I would recommend it. Yeah, it's just great to have a look. But there was also something sad as well, because I had a few pictures of them, some workbooks that were left behind that I'm just burning now, because this was quite a few years ago, way before Finn. And like I said, Finn's 7 in March. And I remember someone I was out with the other day was telling me how old their child was that I used to look after at a nursery, and I was shocked, because I was like, they're not that aged. It only seems like a few years ago. No way they're that age, making me feel that old. But I only found out a few years back through the person who wrote that one of the parents that came had died of cancer, and it was so sad, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God, like, left 2 boys behind. It was so sad. But yeah, sort of reminiscing on stuff and remembering this is about change, and remembering I was here, I was doing that a few years ago. I never thought I'd be doing that. I thought when I was doing it, maybe it was something I was going to do for a long time, but then everything changed. Finn came along, things are changing now. Now I'm burning some stuff that I need to get rid of anyway. It's like everything changes, so we can't be in fear of change and be scared. A lot of people are scared, but when you look back on the past, there's so many changes in your life. From being born, all them changes you've gone through in your life, and this thing with the awakening and everything that's going on now seems crazy. It's still the same thing. It's change, and it seems mad first, but if you can see it for what it really is, change has to come to move you forward. There were certain things then that if I didn't move from that, it wouldn't have moved me forward. Now I do believe certain things happen within that happened even with having Finn and certain stuff that led me to coming out of work for a while, where things happened and things woke me up and all this thing, because I think everyone has an individual plan, and everybody's plan is not the same. Everybody's journey is not the same. We're going to do the same thing, but it's not the same. Hi, Indigo Violet. No, nothing stands still. We're always moving. So that's what people have got to remember. And I put a post up phone, I can't even remember what it was about, and I said it had come in this morning about, I don't know if it was something Sasha Stone had said, and I put a thing up, and it was about, oh yeah, the energies and the retrogrades. When people go on about energy, and some people don't understand it, of other people's energy, the retrogrades, the planets, everything that affects everyone. And that's why on certain days things can happen. Like when we say full moon, everyone goes loony. Well, they literally do. People can get in bad moods and stuff, and then you wonder, like, why is someone like that on that day? And you start taking notice, observing, even writing it down. Even when you feel like that, you notice that there are different energies out there that affect you, and if you can observe that and realize it isn't you, you can work around it and not get caught up in the reaction to it, response maybe, or maybe not, but not reacting, angry, this, that and the other, getting caught up in other people's moods that brings you down, which I was talking about the other day at work, because it does, and you've just got to snap out of it. So it's all interesting, and like I said, Indigo's just said, nothing stands still, everything changes. If everything's not changing really, and you're staying as you were, who stays the same as they were years ago? We're only just saying about someone we know about the same sort of stuff that they wear and the same sort of stuff that they do from years back, because it's like they're trying to grasp onto it, but it's actually aged them. So yeah, get with the new. So yeah, so I better go anyway, because I've got to get on with this again. I keep having a bit of a break and a brew, but I don't seem to get a brew, so I'm gonna go get some more down, and I will see you soon. Have a good weekend. Bye.